Okay, besties, we are finally going to be working on the freaking 2025 journal. And yes, you might be asking, how? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Yes, we are fully in January of 2025 already, but that's okay. It's never too late to set up your journal because I set up one of my journals in April one year, and guess where I started it? April. Doesn't matter. Who cares? You could still do your beginning of the year stuff whenever. The only point of a journal is for it to function for you. And I've been using the last couple of pages of this beat up ass journal that I used all of last year, and I kind of set up the pages that I want to do for this journal. So I just wanted to start this video because I feel like starting is the hardest part, as you may relate to if you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I can still do it. You hella can. You 100% still can. Okie dokie. So I guess let's just get our journals out if we haven't set them up yet. If you have, then feel free to grab it out and just keep doodling and working on it. But it's never too late to start, so let's freaking go. I tried to put some post-it notes to kind of like show me where I'm starting at. I'm probably just going to do a little bit of sketching today and not do too much stuff. But so one of my very good dear friends from college has a calendar that they design usually every year at some point, and I was thinking about posting that on this blank page. Usually I do an Archer and Olive journal. I just really like that brand. I like the thickness of the paper. I can already tell that the thickness of this paper is not going to be super awesome this year. It's I still don't think I'm saying this right. Look term. I never looked up the pronunciation for that. And the pages are quite thin, and I use a lot of like these kinds of markers and stuff, so we'll see. It doesn't really matter because again, it's just kind of about functionality. I don't really care how it looks. And really for my journals, most of the time we're not reinventing the wheel, you know what I mean? We're just kind of like doing stuff that's gonna work for us. So perhaps I'm just gonna keep things simple. Okay, we are losing light fast, but the bleed through is so bad. Do you see this? That's from the previous page. So, maybe I'll be creative and paste in a lot of things this year. However, this is like the page for my like manifestations, kind of just like a thing to come back to and be like, okay, by the end of the year, I'll have this, this, and this. Just to write it and put it out there. And then I have my low buy year rules right there. I'm going to print out stuff to do a vision board on these pages. It's probably going to be pretty similar to my last year's vision board. However, there's going to be more stuff with like bread and crochet and stuff like that. As you know, my goals for the year. And then someone in the Discord, I think it was Val, shared a really sweet idea of like a year in tea, where you basically just take your tea bag like thingy-majigs and paste them onto this page for every like different kind of tea you have throughout the year. So I've had multiple cups of this same brand, but this is a different new brand that I've never had before, so I'm gonna paste that in. I've been saving it. I had to kind of like space out where I wanted my things because I was like, I'm gonna lose these tiny little tea bag things if I don't get them in here. So I'm excited to fill up this page with like the different teas that I have throughout the year. Again, I'm not gonna do any like duplicates or anything, and if there's something cute on like the back of one, like there is on here, then I will probably, is that even focused? I can't tell. I'll probably just paste it in for like the day that I'm writing in the journal. Cool. All right, so I currently have my red raspberry leaf tea and my peach ginger black tea that I just got as a Christmas present. So yeah, every different type of tea that has a little tea tag, I'm just gonna paste it in there and see my year in tea. It's really exciting. So cute. Just like cute little idea of like things to paste in to your journal. Just keep track, you know? And then I think on this page, I'm probably just gonna do some kind of like drawing or sort of title page. It's just gonna say like 2025 or something. I haven't like 100% decided, but then I really have to set up my whole like January spread. I don't 1000% know how I'm gonna be doing that this year. I think ideally it would be like a cover page of like artwork or something here, which theoretically I could print out or use something or like collage something there. And then on the other pages, I want to just keep track of a couple of things, but nothing like crazy, because if I have to go back into my bullet journal every single day to track something, it's just not gonna happen. Sometimes I have like a list of all the books that I had read that month, because sometimes it's easier to just flip open my bullet journal than go into my story graph or whatever. So we'll see. We will see. Or maybe I'll write down like if I'd got any crochet projects done, kind of like what did I create or do this month or something. I don't really 100% know yet. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. I know I barely got anything done. I kind of just wanted to like at least kind of start getting things on paper. I have a dance class that I'm gonna go to in a little bit, so I'm gonna get ready for that, and I will see you in just a moment. It's the next day. I'm posted up here. I got my plans for what I'm doing. Like I said, the paper in this one is really, really thin. So I don't think it would be smart for me to do a whole like, I'm doing a library kind of setup, something that I found on Pinterest, and I feel like the best way to do it is to use like last journal's paper because it's nice and thick. So I'm just going to rip it out and do a bit of doodling on that, and then cut it out and paste it into this journal. So let's go. Oh my gosh, y'all. What day is it? It's the 21st. I really haven't had that much time to do anything, but at the same time I've been a little overwhelmed. Like, things are kind of going crazy over here. So let me give you a little bit of a walkthrough of what we have going on so far. The goals page, which I think I might have shown you already, but maybe I didn't, just has the kind of goals that I've been talking about on my other main channel. The manifestation page, I'm gonna just do that another time because I also need to do a bit more thinking on that. I want to do like manifestations or goals for like health, life, love, work, all that kind of stuff right there. And then we have our cute little low-buy page, which it says if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. That's the vibe for 2025. And then I have all of my things that I'm allowed to get. Again, talked about it in another one of my videos on my main channel. Vision board. I still need to print out the pictures for this, so I'll probably do that in a bit. I'm kind of just watching booktube videos and like working on this. It's been lovely. So yeah, the vision board, I kind of just have to print out the photos and paste them on there. Same kind of style as last year. This I'm really excited about. I still haven't completely finished it. It's the no buy server book club. So we have a little server, and if you are on a journey of trying to spend less money, you know, being a bit more frugal, that kind of stuff, I highly suggest checking out the server. Look how cute he is being right now. He's just like totally snuggled up on the bed. But anyways, we have a little book club in there. So we have a fiction book club, which we do 1 book a month. And then we have a nonfiction book club, which we do 1 book every 3 months. And then we officially have launched that this year. So there's like a little book club forum section in our server. We talk about like fun stuff too. So we don't only talk about no buy and budgeting and things like that, although there is places for all of that on the server. We also have stuff that's fun, like crocheting, crafty stuff, fashion, self-expression, all those things, and then kind of with a frugal tint to it. So it's like, how do you save money or whatever while doing these things? So anyways, the No Buy Book Club, most of us are like borrowing from the library and stuff, and it's super fun. We've been chatting about that. We're currently reading Burnham Wood by Eleanor Catton, which the next video you see on this channel is going to be me reading that book and some other ones. You'll see. I don't even remember what was supposed to be. Oh, these. So I have my little bookshelves that I've created. This one is like my series and stuff, and then this one is just the books, the physical books that I've read. So I think I'm going to do, instead of like doing the ratings like I did last year where most of them were like the same color, I think I'm gonna do genres. So this is just gonna be the physical books that I've read, because obviously I do a lot of audiobooks and I think both are completely valid forms of reading. However, I'm kind of interested to see the stats of like just my physical books that I've read, also because I'm or physical and Kindle books, just because I feel like this year I really want to work through my physical TBR, because I've kind of acquired a few books recently. So I really want to work through my physical TBR, really want to get through a lot of the library holds that I've been hoarding for the past couple of months and just delaying for a while. I'll probably do a type of reading vlog that's like getting through my delayed library holds that I've been telling to come back later for like 3 months. But anyways, I just want to see what kind of books I get up to reading, and I'll be able to see how many physical books I read at a glance in an easier way than just relying on my Storygraph stats, which are just all the books that I've read in any form whatsoever. Anyways, yeah, I think that's all the pages that I've done so far. And then I have my year in T. I had to adjust it a little bit because the A was so high up that it kind of was making it a little difficult. So yeah, that's what it looks like so far. I don't know how much I'll be able to fill the page up. I feel like this will encourage me to try different teas and stuff, but also at the same time, I don't know how long I'm gonna do this just in general. Like, I'll probably do it this year, and then just because I saw it and I thought it was cute. And I'm already spending money on tea, and I already have a bunch of tea. So this is a cool way to like use up the tea that I have, because I have a bunch of random different brands of tea. However, lately I've definitely been noticing myself kind of sticking towards Twinings. So yeah, this will have me expanding my horizons a little bit, but also in the future I'd really love to just do like loose leaf in general. And then I gotta get started on my January spread. It is the 21st of January. So like I said, it's literally never too late to start getting your journal in working order. I haven't really had a need to be writing stuff down lately. However, I can feel myself kind of spiraling out. So maybe I did have a need to be writing stuff down, and I just have not been doing that. So anyways, I'm going to continue listening to my cute little booktube videos and continue working on this cute little bullet journal situation. So anyways, I'm gonna work on it a little bit more throughout the day and probably get back to you with a final official flip through in a moment. So yeah, let's get going. Hello everyone. We are doing a cutesy little flip through of my journal so far. I don't have everything like perfectly set up in here yet, but honestly, it's good enough for now. So we have a look term journal. I haven't done anything on like these pages yet. I probably will eventually, but whatever. This is the index. I don't really know what to do with this. I'm probably just gonna use it for other things, but I'm going to be posting or pasting a full year calendar right here. And then on this page, we just have the goals for the year. Same things I was kind of talking about in my other video on my main channel. Start learning Italian, start learning how to machine sew, start on your sourdough learning journey. Still waiting on a Dutch oven for that because I don't even want to get into trying to learn how to do sourdough without a Dutch oven. Spend more time crocheting and maybe relearn how to knit, even though I tried learning twice and it didn't really stick either time. Focus back on minimalism. Cannot wait to start decluttering again. Move your body in ways that feel good to you. And then the whole year is just being intentional and slow. So that's kind of the vibe. This is the manifestation page. I still haven't written down what I want to write down in this just because I'm gonna save that for myself. And then the low buy year, the whole if it's not a hell yes, it's a no thing, because that's the vibe for the year. And then all of my red, yellow, and green light lists. Again, we're setting up this journal. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. We're really not reinventing the wheel. This is not like crazy, like difficult stuff that we're doing. We're just kind of having it be functional and cute. You know what I mean? Vision board. Okay, I printed out all the pictures that I was gonna use for this and I wasn't feeling that inspired. I can show you on the screen right now the vibe that I kind of have going currently with the pictures that I've printed out. I just feel like something is missing from it. I don't know. It's not really inspiring me or calling to me. I might print out a couple more pictures because there's a couple of areas that are a little bit bare. So I feel like if I add a couple more pictures in there, it might kind of help the vibe. So right now it's kind of just blank in here. Then we have the no buy book club page. So for January, our book club pick is Burnham Wood. February is Parable of the Sower. And then our first Q1 book is The Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green. So if you want to join the Discord and talk about Parable of the Sower for February, then please come on over. We're about to start voting for March and April because we try to do it as early as possible so that people can kind of like get their books from the library and get that sorted out. So yeah, we're gonna start voting for March and April really soon. So if you want to join in the fun, feel free to join the Discord server. Okay. So we have the reading tracker and series tracker. I haven't filled anything out yet, but I just realized there's really no space to make a key. I mean, theoretically, I could do it in one of these little boxes or something. However, this is all the series that I'm currently in the middle of, and there's not that much space for more series. And I don't know how many I'm gonna get into this year, but I'm also realizing that if I'm doing these books, whatever, I can still, you know, color these in and then add them to here. It's kind of just a measure of how many books I'm reading and what genres, just to get a glance at that. Anyways, whatever. This is the setup. I did the cute little like dressings and stuff. I still have a bit more to do. I have to color this in, somehow add a key to this somewhere. Maybe I'll just like do a little flap up or something. But this is the reading tracker situation. And then we have some more bookish things. I have my NetGalley stats. Again, purely a functional page. There's like nothing exciting about any of this. It's just the stats, like at the beginning of the month, what my percentage is, how many books or arcs I've read throughout that month, and then what my ending percentage is, and then the book bingo. I accidentally totally messed this up. I only did 3 things, so it was like a tic-tac-toe board, and I was supposed to do 5 across, and I totally just forgot about that fact when I was setting it up, and then by the time I glued it in, it was too late. So I made everything really tiny and I came up with a couple more prompts with the help of some of the people in the Discord group. Random things, so we'll see how far I get through this in the year. And then of course the year in T. I still haven't done the 2025 cover page. I'm really not sure what to do for that. And then this either for my January. I'm still kind of deciding what the vibe is for that. I'll probably end up sharing it with you guys in one of my main channel videos, just kind of like briefly popping in and showing it. But yeah, I haven't really felt super inspired to like create something for this yet, so I'm just not gonna push it because there's no point in that. And yeah, obviously most of the month is already done, so it kind of, I don't want to say defeats the purpose of creating a title page, because I still will, but like usually the stuff that I do to like keep track of a couple of little things or whatever don't really need to happen in this. So I'll probably just like paste a picture in and then maybe write a list of like the books that I've read or whatever. And then I'm gonna cover this up so you can't see it. My thoughts on the book club book, but look at the cute little stickers. Don't read this unless you want this to be spoiled. But anyways, yeah, look at the cute little stickers, because the whole point of the book is that they're like this gorilla. And when I say gorilla, I mean like this spelling of gorilla, gardening club that kind of just like plants things in random unused places and blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of a thriller, lots of things go on. Anyways, the stickers are so cute. My mom gifted me some of her extra stickers and scrapbooking materials. So I just was like, this sticker pack is literally perfect. So I'm gonna use it. And then that's it. I don't have anything else yet. I'm probably gonna put a to-do list on here because I have lots to do before the end of the month. I really need to get a good old-fashioned admin day in there because I have so many undesirable tasks that I really just need to get started on really as soon as possible. So anyways, that is it for my journal. Thank you so much. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully this video was fun. It kind of maybe got you out of your perfectionism bubble, because honestly, I love bullet journaling. However, the amount that I have suffered from perfectionism in the past, where I literally felt frozen, like I couldn't continue bullet journaling because I felt like I had to do a weekly spread or a monthly thing or whatever. There are so many like blank spots in my old journal that I was like, oh, I should do this. Didn't do it, didn't fill out. Guess what? Who cares? If you don't end up filling out a couple of the pages in your book, whatever. If you start doing something and then have to switch over to an even more basic utilitarian kind of vibe, that's fine. I just use markers to make things look fun. I literally am not reinventing the wheel. I don't have 1,000 stickers to use. If you do, that's a fun way to use them up. I have some scrapbook paper that I'm planning on hopefully getting some use out of in the future, but like, I think the fun thing about a bullet journal is that you're supposed to just make it your own. It needs to be functional for you, it needs to work for you, and for me, that's kind of just like doing pretty basic, simple spreads, and most of the time just writing to-do lists in there. So I'm really excited to get back into being able to use my journal, because I haven't had one for the past couple of weeks because the one that I used last year is completely out of pages at this point, and it's so beat up, like it's destined for the trash. I'm not one of those people that like keeps my old journals. I might kind of breeze through it to see if there's anything on there, like lists or information that I put in there that I need to transfer over into this journal, but that's a job for another day. I don't really care that much to do that right now. So again, sorry if this was underwhelming, but also I hope that it was interesting enough that you feel inspired to just kind of do whatever calls to you for your bullet journal and not feel like you have to reinvent the wheel or do the most extravagant artistic thing that has ever existed. If anything, this is your permission to just have a basic journal that just does what it needs for you. Write in it when you need it. That's kind of the whole point. Just use it when you need it. So thanks again so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, I'm sending all my love because we're all just trying our best out here. So bye!